these Lear commercials start to sound the same. How does this sound?
Mike got me $2.8 million.
Sound good? Call me now. 855 Mike Spin.
Isn't it time to...
All these Lear commercials start to sound the same. How does this sound?
The first attorney wanted to settle fast and cheap. Mike wanted to take this to trial, and Mike got me $2.8 million.
Sound good? Call me now. 855 Mike Spin. At the Mike Morse Law Firm, we've won over $80 million for our clients. Here are our largest settlements in March alone. We get big dollars for our clients, not just occasionally, but every week. Call 855 Mike Wins. I asked my clients to tell how it really is.
We were on a shuttle bus being transferred from the parking lot. The bus was hit. I was lodged for my seat, and as a result of that, I needed spinal surgery. Insurance company offered me a settlement. Mike said, no, we could do better. So Mike took it to trial. The jury awarded me $2.8 million.
Real people, real results. Call me Mike Morse, 855 Mike Wins.
Now, today's date is May the 19th, 2014. The time, 5:52 p.m. I'm about to hit pause. Pause off. Today's date and time, again, is 5:22 p.m., 5/19/2014. May 19, 2014. Now, I already said this before in my Prince Clyde Darnell Lynch Rhythm of Damus, more than once, more than twice. Now, this is the audio recording. I didn't get it all, but I got the meat of it all. Now, you can say they may want to put charges on me and say you defaming their law firm, but they can say what they want to say because my baptismal name is Clyde Darnell Lynch. All rights reserved without prejudice. I am Prince Clyde Darnell Lynch. Equality and fairness by contract is paramount, mandatory by law. Amen. Now, when I had my court case about the accident, like I said, I heard the people in the law firm talking about the dude that went blind on my job, Bridgewater, Ontario, Warren, Michigan. So I heard him in there talking about it, sniggling and giggling. And my man, Khalid Fleming, was asking me, who's your insurance company? You know, I gave them the information, whatever they want to know, because your own actions and behavior is going to be your own downfall trapdoor. Because my peers, elders, and/or etc. says I'm guilty as heck, but let them prove it, and they'll be the ones guilty as they say that I am. So your own actions and behaviors will be your own conviction of unconstitutional actions and behavior. Now, when I had my car insurance claim, had my little car accident, I was switched to one lady. I guess she didn't want to play ball. Because, you know, they was helping Bridgewater out or whatever they was doing. Oh, he did this and such and such. He did this and such and such. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I do. But the bottom line, I knew there was some shady stuff going down. I just went with the flow. Oh, you want me to do this? Oh, you want me to do that? I know I was getting played. And you would say, oh, since you intentionally accepted it and did it, ain't no we could do. The ignorance is on you. No, that is a business, blue collar business. They wear suits and ties, so blue collar crime. No, white collar crime. So this is a corporation that is set up to help citizens put lawsuits against citizens, government, and/or etc. So these are the same insurance companies. Well, I only deal in accident claims. Well, big attorney firms and/or etc. made laws to aid businesses, citizens, insurance companies from not paying big settlements. You're limited, you're restricted unconstitutionally, if I know what I'm talking about and/or if it applies. Now, So my car accident happened. I had one attorney. I guess she didn't want to play ball, like I said. So she said, I ain't doing with it. I ain't messing with it. Just give it to somebody else. Then I was switched over to another attorney. Just like when I was suing for workman comps. The attorney took some papers out my file. He didn't bring them back. I seen him when he took it. I'm sitting there watching him. And the main judge let him take it out my folder. So all I'm going to say, I jump from one issue to another issue. It does prove that the corruption of these so-called legalese, lawyers, attorney firms, they illegal. Like I keep on saying, they illegal. I got enough evidence on him, not what I'm just speaking of. I got audio recordings. I got documentation, their own paperwork. In cahoots with governmental agencies, like my example is 36 District Court. Record room. You got to sign in when you go in there. I said, well, I want all the sign-in sheets to this case number from 2 years ago to present. Oh, we don't have that information. So why you got me in here signing for it? 36 District Court in the collection companies, agencies in cahoots. I'm in there sitting. They like, yeah, girl, what's up? Yeah, what's chilling? Yeah, what's up? What's up? They are cool. Of course they're going to be cool with each other because they see each other every day. So you say, oh, yeah, that dude, he ain't no good or whatever. Yeah, y'all come on in here and take your files. Because when I went back to look at the files, the paperwork was gone. They replaced the paperwork with some BS paperwork, handwritten. Now, like I keep on saying, give me my money, I go back in time and take that judge with me and say, here you go right here. You see them coming in there switching paper, and the lady going to tell to me, well, if your paperwork not in the files, well, then what I'm saying isn't true. So the paperwork that I gave to someone else to look at it, because all these motorcycle organizations and stupid ass sovereign people and religious people talking all this yickety yak smacky smack about me, and they didn't come to me try to resolve it. Or what can you do? Ain't nothing you can do. It ain't nothing you can do. So we gonna do this, all this illegal and witchcraft stuff to them. They be messing with me before I was even born. They be messing with my family before I was even born. They was messing with me before elementary school. They was messing with me in elementary school. They was messing with me throughout my life. And other people in the neighborhood, the real witch stories, the real witch events that happen to people in the neighborhood. You can't tell me this stuff not true. It's in the Bible, and all them Bible verses about body possessions and all that is all throughout my Facebook page. Now back to the point. I can destroy the Bar Association with one statement, and they can't make it not relevant. That one statement will prove everything beyond a shadow of a doubt. One statement, then I put out one paperwork, two paperwork, three paperworks from the 36th District Court, from the collection companies, different collection companies, phone conversations. You say, well, golly gee, what is this? You have no evidence. That's why you get the 51% of citizens together in Wayne County, City of Detroit, and when that judge says this is not enough evidence, we get them out of office. We get them off the bench. We get petitions, create a bill. Let it pass through legislation. Oh, that bill is already there. That law already exists. It's called treason. Governing as you please. The laws already exist. You just have to know how to use the Constitution. The Constitution is not, they're talking about they want to get rid of the Constitution. They already got rid of the Constitution. If you citizens realize, stop sleepwalking, they are making illegal, unconstitutional laws, contracts, and saying that they are legal when it passed through the legislature. So when the people, whoever created it, need to be locked up for treason, and whoever passed it through the legislative, a bill or whatever, they need to be arrested for treason, accessory to the fact, after, before, during, whatever label description you want to use. Now, I got off point, you say no, because I always have multi-complaints issues that's relevant to all the above charges of unconstitutional actions and behavior, then you describe them. You say what the issue is. Your circumstances, your scenario is all the same. Unconstitutional actions and behaviors under many labels and descriptions. Whatever you want to call it. Now back to the Michael Morse law firm. The lady going to tell me, Mr. Lynch, sign these papers where you can't sue me. I'm like, wow, golly gee. That's illegal. You're supposed to be here to help me, sir. Protect, obey, participate constitutionally to your full legal capacity with honorable and generous behavior. Am I right? Well, Mr. Lynch, I can't tell you what to do. Here go $19,000. I said, whoa, can I get more? Well, Mr. Lynch, I can't tell you what to do. Sign these papers where you can't sue me. I said, can I get more money than this? Mr. Lynch, they're giving you $19,000. What the hell I'm going to do with $19,000? Some people might say, oh, that's a lot. You can't do nothing with that. $19,000 ain't nothing. You pay your bills, but I didn't have no bills. Oh, I had bills because I was kept on being denied disability. And while I'm at the attorneys, sometimes the attorneys diss me, they show up, sometimes they don't. And while I'm sitting there I had 5 court cases for my disability. And the judge and the attorney, if they was there with me, said, Mr. Lynch, if you get the surgery and get your spine fused together in 2 spots, you'll get your money if you do the surgery. I'm like, what? You are telling me in my face and on recorded record that I have an issue where I need to have surgery, but you're not going to give me my disability money unless the operating facility get they almost $500,000 to do the surgery, if the surgery is $500,000 or more. They're going to get $500,000, $300,000, $400,000 do the surgery, and I'm going to get some chump change for the rest of my life. How can I get that $250,000 and they get the chump change for doing the surgery? Did you see how crazy that is? You see how corrupt this concrete jungle called commercial concrete jungle is set up to get profits off of you, off your insurance policies, off your hard-earned paid wages for 12%, and you helping the company make over 100% profits, and you getting your 12% profits and wages, which is acceptable. You getting good insurance, you have benefits, you getting good paid wages, but you have to slave to get them. That's called employment. That's called a job. That's called income. The concrete jungle was set up real sweet, because back in the days, we lived off the land. And people who didn't know how to live off the land bartered and traded for the goods and services they needed. The Europeans came over here, messed everything up, took everything from us, and have us continuously slaves. Indentured servants, you working at your employer, are you in the slave trade? Some people still slaves over in other countries. Where the U.S. military? Where the U.S. military killing black folks overseas? Where the U.S. military for justice? But they go over there and liberate a company, get some oil, and make pipelines, and take the diamond fields, get the resources. Man, I'm out of here, man.